Hello, it is Monday, March 24th, and I am 33 weeks pregnant. I'd say the biggest news the past week is just anxiety. I don't know, I'm very uneasy and stressed about a lot of things, and just been really anxious, and I don't know. My anxiety has nothing to do with labor or birth. I'm pretty comfortable with that, really. I've been thinking about that a lot more than the past weeks, and that's not a cause of my anxiety. It's just, I know it's mostly hormones, really, and just uneasy. So one day last week I was just super anxious, and I decided to have a nice lavender bath and try to relax, and it worked really, really well, and I'm probably going to have another one tonight. I just filled the bathtub up as high as it could go with kind of almost a non-temperature water. It started out warmer, but I was in there for quite a while and I didn't get cold. I think part of that is I'm putting off so much heat anyways. I probably just kept the water heated myself. And I was in there for 35-ish minutes and just had my Pandora station playing in the background. And at first I was on my back and it was really uncomfortable, and I was just like, oh, this is not helping. I kind of rolled to my side, and I was on my side in the water, and my belly was just kind of floating there, and I rested my head on the side of the tub with a towel, and just thought about labor and birth, and listened to the music, and just really kind of tried to get everything else out of my mind, which is very, very hard for me, because my brain just works non-stop. I'm sure most women can relate to that. So it was really, really nice, and after I got out, I felt really relaxed, and I talked to my midwife about it, and she said that's great, and she likes to bring lavender essential oil to births to put in the water, and she said, if I told her how I wanted to kind of keep doing that, and she said that, when I get in the birth pool and I smell that lavender, it'll just kind of, my body will automatically relax and just kind of remember the work I've been doing ahead of time. So I definitely want to keep doing that like once or twice a week. So that's going to be one of my new habits. It really helped, but I'm just really stressed today. Also last week, we heard back from my midwife's billing company about what my insurance is going to cover, and my insurance said they do not cover home births at all. So we're going to try to file an appeal, but isn't this pretty? So, like I said, we're going to try to file an appeal, but my husband is pessimistic, which makes sense to me. I don't know. Because how often do insurance companies say, well, you know what, we will pay for that? But with the specific insurance we have, my midwife was really surprised when they weren't going to cover it. That's the first time that specific company has not covered, or at least done something towards it. So who knows? Maybe since they usually do, we can have some luck. And if you have any experience with filing an appeal with an insurance company for any reason, I would love to hear how that went and what you did. I've just been doing some research right before I filmed this. That's why I'm so stressed out right now, because I was just researching filing appeals with insurance companies, and it just bogs my brain down and stresses me out. So this past week, I had my first appointment with the chiropractor that my midwife recommends. I really wish I would have started earlier. I'm already 33 weeks now, but he was really informative, and he specializes in prenatal care. His wife's actually pregnant right now again, so I trust his opinion and what he's doing. And so last week I went and had my initial scans done and my first adjustment, and I had my second adjustment this morning, and I'm going to go back again later this week. And I made an appointment for Thursday because it's like a 45-minute drive through the middle of Little Rock. Ugh. I hate traffic. It's very negative this week. Sorry. It's real life. So anyways, I made one for Thursday. He really wanted me to come 3 times a week, so I may call back later and just go ahead and schedule an appointment for Wednesday morning and Friday morning just to get that initial groundwork done, and then maybe next week just cut it back to 2 times a week. He said he wants to get good groundwork done, and then we can cut back since it's only 7 weeks till my due date. And he wants me to get down to like once a week after that. So I'm just really, really stressed and really, really anxious. And it's just, ugh. We had company this weekend. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their daughter, who's a month older than Logan. And that was actually nice and relaxing. My husband got a grill. And so I didn't cook any the whole time they're here. He even made breakfast. So he was grilling and making steak and eggs in the morning. And it's just, that was really nice because, I don't know. And then I've actually kind of been getting a lot of, I don't know if it's stress relief or just nesting or what, but I've been cleaning a lot. And Friday before they came, I just cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. I kept finding different things to scrub and dust and wipe and mop, and I just, oh my gosh, the house was crazy clean. There was no dirty laundry. You know, there was not a single dirty dish. Everything was shining and everything, but that evening my tailbone hurt so bad. I really, really overdid it. I could have stopped, you know. It's just, it seems like these days once I start cleaning I can't stop. And I suppose that is nesting, but the house is really a mess right now though. That's because, you know, we left the house this morning in a hurry to go to the chiropractor. That's another thing that I'm worried about is like, if we go to the chiropractor 3 times in the morning, my house will be dirty. That doesn't make sense either. I also want to share my scans really quickly. He did 2 different kinds of scans. One was this thing that rolled up my spine and tested the temperatures of the nerves on either side. And he said that you want the temperature to be even on either side. And if a nerve is stressed, then one side will be hotter or colder than the other. So that's a scan for this one. And so these, he drew all over it, explaining stuff. These were the places that were bad. And that's actually not that bad. He said that the green was mild. The white's normal, green's mild, blue's the next step, then red, and then black. And then the other scan was this little, I can't think of the words. The things he put on either side of all the way down my back, one at a time, and tested muscle tension. And this one's worse. So you see, the white's normal, green is bad, blue's worse, red's the next, and black is the worst. So right there, I don't know. So that's what's going on with me. And also this right here, he gave me, make sure I can fold down this information at the bottom. It explains, you know, he circled the different nerve places and what those nerves go to from your brain, since your spinal cord, you know, is, I'm not explaining this very well at all. So he circled the different nerves that I have affected, and then you go over here and it tells the symptoms, and I was reading these like, yeah, that's me. So, you know, hopefully all of our health will be better. I really do believe in chiropractic care, but I just, you know, it's one of those things you have to do. This is going to be so choppy today because I'm tired and stressed and not thinking straight. I've interrupted myself so many times. I was planning on having some friends over this Saturday for a kind of baby party type thing. Not really a shower. I told them, do not get me any gifts. Just kind of have some old friends over that I haven't seen in a while. And we're going to tie-dye some onesies. I thought it'd be really fun. This past weekend, though, a man that we all worked with in college actually passed away in a car accident. So I'm not sure if we're going to go ahead and cancel or try to reschedule or what. So it's another thing going on. It's just, you know, he was younger than me. He was 24 years old, and just car crash and it's over. So you gotta stop and enjoy the little things and try not to be so stressed out about everything. It's just, I'm not in the best mental state. So hopefully, you know, try to breathe, take my bath tonight, and just relax. Last night on Facebook, my friend Allison did mention something about Veda through April, and it hadn't even crossed my mind. And first I thought, I'm not gonna do that. Then I started writing down video ideas, and I've almost filled up the whole month. So I might actually be doing Veda. Starts up next week, I guess. Yeah, next Tuesday. So I think my 34-week update, maybe next Tuesday, this would be day 1 of Veda. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below if I have any other video ideas I should try to sneak in for the month. And I'll go ahead and show you my belly. Okay, here's my belly at 33 weeks. And I know I post corresponding pictures of Logan's pregnancy every time, and I think I always look smaller in those, but I think they were taken from a much more flattering angle than just head on, because I kind of took them up higher. I don't know, maybe I am bigger. I weigh less than I did. Okay guys, thanks for watching today and bearing with me. I would love to hear from you in the comments, any encouraging words, maybe even something to keep me going to next week. So thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.